Hey, hi. So today I'm gonna give a little bit of my bed setup. I've been doing lashes for almost 4 years now, and my bed setup changed quite a bit. When I learned how to do lashes in Brazil, most salons there, at least when I went there for the last time, most of them would do on the massage beds, and they wouldn't have a lot of things to make it more comfortable, so it would just be the massage bed. I even went to a salon. I don't even remember them giving us like blankets or anything. So it was basically like just the bed and the pillow. And like I told you, I started from like lashing from my sofa bed, and I slowly upgraded my lash bed. So I'm gonna show you how it is nowadays. Nowadays I have a lot, like I always receive lots of like compliments from my clients saying that this bed is like their favorite part. They like most of my clients, I would say like 90% of them always fall asleep when they come here. Even if it's like morning, afternoon, night, they always fall asleep. And really, like I like saving my nap for when I get my lashes done. So I do understand that people want to come and just like relax and have the best experience. So this is a metal massage bed. I don't know if you guys can see. So it's like this. It's a very simple one, and it's very like quite hard because these beds are made for massage. So the massage need like a firmer support, because in massages they're going to be like putting pressure on your body, so they need it to be like that. Nowadays we do have beds that are for lashes that are like more comfortable, but they are like way more expensive and like have like different shapes, and to be honest I never tested them, so I don't even know if I would like if my clients would prefer that than this, because this format here to be on your back like this straight for most people is not very comfortable. And the lash beds, they are usually like they have a little bit of like a curve. I'm gonna put some pictures of the ones I saw online, but honestly I don't think they're gonna be more comfortable than this. I think either a massage bed with this setup or a recliner would be the most comfortable and more ideal setups for your clients. So first of all, my massage bed, so it ends right here. So this is the original bed. And then this much, it's the foam topper. So the foam topper, I think, is the biggest secret for this bed. It is a foam topper I bought on Amazon, and it's actually a double bed size, and I folded it in half. So it's actually 2 layers of memory foam. Also, another thing, because I have like a fan here, and usually you're gonna have like air conditioning, always have like a comfortable blanket. Also, because we're lying down and like not doing anything, usually we're gonna get a little bit colder. So always have like a blanket that is like comfortable enough for them, especially because we have the memory foam topper. But in general, I would already say that it would be good for you to buy like a cover like this, a bed cover, because it looks like cleaner and more professional. You know, the bed is not something like very nice to look at. It's not like something very pretty. So it is an extra step. Like you have to remove it and wash it constantly with the blanket too. But like it's not that of a big deal. Also, I like putting this pillow here under the legs because I think it gives more, it's more comfortable. So actually the ideal way for you to sleep is with something on your under your knees. It is better for your back. And especially if you have pregnant clients, a lot of them have like more pain on their back. So they usually like to use this. If they don't want to use it, then I'll just put it on the floor on the side. But most of my clients use it. I also like keeping this rug here. I might remove it actually because it's quite annoying having to wash it all the time, and it takes some time to dry. But I just like it because it's very fluffy and comfortable for people to put their feet there. So going a little bit to this side. So this is my light. This is my favorite light so far. I really like the shape because it illuminates both of their sides, both are the eyes. I had a ring light before, but the ring light was like always like kind of more to the left side, so my on the right side was always really hard for me to see, even if it was like on the brightest setting was still very dark for me to see on the right eye. So this is perfect. You can adjust here. The height, you cannot adjust that much. It's actually not that great, but this height for me is fine. Like it works perfectly. Another thing I put here is the fan. So most lash artists are gonna have the fans that they hold with their hand and put it on the client's eye, but I think that was kind of like a waste for you to be there, like holding, and also because sometimes in the middle of the appointment, it can sting a little bit. So if it stings a little bit, I would just switch on the fan for like a minute or two, and I don't have to stop my service to hold the fan. So the fan is on and I keep blushing. And for the pillow, I had different pillows. This is my favorite because this is like a better upgraded version of the basic square one. It is wider than the regular one, so I have more space here to put things, to put my hands. And it also has the support for the neck, so it's not like a cut like this. The other ones are cut like this. So it goes from nothing to like a square edge. So this one has a little bit more support on the neck, so I think it's more comfortable for the client and for me. It also has pockets on the sides, and it's basically that. For the client, that's basically it. I try to make it as comfortable as I can. I usually have a fan. Sometimes I switch it off if it's too cold. And I always leave like some more chill music. Like I live in a building that has a lot of other shops around, so sometimes you can hear people walking around. So I don't like the silence. I like to have a little bit of music. I also have, so usually when I have clients before they come, I spray something like this. So this is from Marks and Spencer, and it's a sleep pillow mist. So it smells so good. So I usually, it helps with the person with the sleep. It's just something like aromatherapeutic. I don't know if that's how you call it. But yeah, so I usually will like spray here a little bit, maybe can spray a little bit on the blanket, and it smells so good. Like my clients always comment like how nice the room smells. And it's not too strong. So it only stays for a little bit, and it really helps your clients like relax and have a nice smell, nice music, comfortable bed. So they are usually always fall asleep. Yeah, I think for the client's perspective in the bed, it's basically it. I have other things that I do for my clients in the studio. I can do other videos about. I already made a video explaining my setup specifically, like showing which chair I use. So if you guys want to see that, just click on my link. I'll try to put the video here to show for you guys up next, or you can just go on my channel. It's like, I think the second video about lashes that I did was showing all my setup. I actually show more details about the bed as well. But yeah. So on this side, I have some other stuff for my clients. First of all, usually here I have a little bench. It's actually my camera is on it, but I always keep a charger here for my clients. Wait. I always keep a charger here. I used to like hang it here, but the thing keeps falling. So I just leave it here on the floor. And it has like 3 different like things to plug on the phone. Have iPhone, have C entrance, and has the Android, like the old Android one. So people can like charge their phone or AirPods or whatever they want while they're here lying down. It's also good because then they don't keep the phone with them, because a lot of times if they keep the phone with them, they're gonna, if they don't put on do not disturb, then they're gonna keep like receiving messages and people calling them. So they'll keep like waking up and trying to open their eyes to check their phone. Something else that I have is I have the menu here of some products, and I have all of the, so it's 2 sides. So this is the products, and these are like my packages and the service price. And I usually keep this side on because this side has all of my QR codes. So all of the payments here we do like even PayPal, FPS, which is like a bank transfer, PayMe, which is an app transfer, and Alipay is also app transfer. So it's very easy. People just scan and pay. So it's very easy. I also keep, I always keep chocolates here and other snacks. Usually it's chocolate, and then depending on the season I change. So like Easter, I put like bunny Kit Kats, or if it's Christmas, like Santa Claus chocolates or stuff like that. I have here a few, and then usually I always keep like some Ferrero and some Lindt chocolates, like different ones. And for Valentine's Day, I had a few from Was a Valentine's Day special with milk chocolate and strawberry Bailey's cream inside. I also keep here the hand sanitizer. So mine is actually very cute and it smells so good. It smells like a baby perfume. I don't know. It's called Giovanna Baby, so it has a really nice smell. And I brought this from Brazil actually, so I don't really know if it can get anywhere else or if it's just in Brazil. But yeah. And then another thing I did was like I displayed all of my products here because before I didn't really display them like this way, like this visible. And this is always good because the clients are like walking around here, go to the bed, you know, as soon as they leave the bed, they see the products and I have all the prices here in like very small, but not so small, like still visible, like tags, like the price. So I have the mini shampoo, which is like travel size. And I have the bigger one, which is like almost double, yeah, double the size. I have makeup remover, which is like micellar water. So they don't use, in case some people use the oily makeup remover. So those ones not good for lashes. So I always keep this one here. It's quite cheap. It's a small one. It's just like 50 Hong Kong dollars. So everything's quite small. So it's easy for people to like buy and keep buying them and always renew. I have brushes here, the brushes with the travel case. So they come like this, so they don't get dirty. It's really good. I love them. And I have like different colors. So people sometimes can, they even though they already have, they want like a different color. I also have the brushes to wash the lashes. They're all the same, but the bottom changes. So they have glitter. They have golden glitter, like pink, green, blue. I used to have this diffuser, but it broke. So I used to have like a lavender scent inside, but it broke. So I'm actually throwing this away. And here I have some stickers. I actually made stickers when I turned 3, when the studio turned 3, and I gave them away for a lot of people. But then there was a minimum amount of stickers that I had to order. So I actually had still like quite a lot. So I just put here, sometimes if I have like special occasions, I just give them for free. But they have like some lash memes and some funny stuff written. And well, I think from client, that's basically it. There's nothing else much that I do. Oh, also one more thing, I have a very nice mirror. Is like it's quite simple, but it's very nice. Like all my clients, like they always love it. They always ask where I got the mirror from, and a lot of them like take photos of the mirror or the decoration that I have right beside it because I bought them basically online. So they always love it and they always want to order for like to have it at their place or something. So I think having a good spot where people can take photos or just look at themselves, you know, and feel pretty is very good too, because you know makes them feel good and also take photos and then tag the studio, right? And something else, like my studio doesn't have windows, so my studio is in the middle of a corridor. So I have a door here and a door here, so it's 2 corridors. So I don't have a window, but I put curtains, white curtains. So it gives me, at least for me, it still gives me a very like almost as if the outside was a window. Like it is all glass, but it's not a window to the outside. It's just a window to the corridor, which is really boring. But I think putting the curtains, like a white, very light curtain, it gives like a beachy vibe and like very light and airy space. I don't know if it's just me, but that's how I feel about this. So I really love my curtains. Yeah, so that's it. I'll show you the mirror and like the space that I always take photos. Even on like my studio, my personal Instagram and the studio is Instagram, I always post selfies in this mirror and I really like it. So you guys can have a look. And that's it. I think that's it for the video. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to show you like that is related to my clients. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video.